word Allah is ilah, which means God. And it comes from alaha ya'lahu uluhatan. Alaha means loved. Loved. So it comes from the most beloved. Ilah is the most beloved, but it's not just a simple love. It's love with submission, love with humiliation, which is not lawful or prescribed except for one being, which is God. Love with complete humiliation and submission. The regular love is hubb, ahabba, yuhibbu, but alaha ya'lahu, it's the ultimate love with ultimate submission and humiliation. So alaha, from alaha, ilah means the ultimately loved and the ultimately submitted to. Now, when you put the article the, add the article the, al, ilah, then what does it mean? Al-ilah. It means the one God, the one God. One of the peculiarities of the word Allah is that it means the one God, and you cannot get any plural form of it. There is no plural form in the language of the word, and there is no feminine form of the word, nor is the word masculine. So Allah, when Allah uses the pronouns, Allah refers to Himself using the masculine pronouns. But it is not a question in the first place whether, and some people raise this question, the gender of God. God does not have a gender. You need a gender for things that come in pairs. But God does not come in pairs. God is one, unique. So you need gender when things come in different genders or different sexes. When things exist in pairs, then you need to differentiate between the two different kinds, men and women, male and female, dhakar and untha. But God is one of a kind, so the use of the word gender is not appropriate with regards to God. But when God refers to Himself in the Quran, or the Prophet, or the prophets, in all the prophets, refer to Him, they use the masculine pronouns. So Allah comes from Al-Ilah, and Al-Hamza was removed to facilitate the saying of the word, to facilitate it. And instead of saying Al-Ilah, it becomes Allah. And then it becomes universally easy to say, doesn't it? It's universally easy to say. In all languages, it should be easy. Allah, Allah, Allah. There are many words in Arabic that you can't say correctly in other languages. Isn't that true? The ayn, for instance, a, or tha, dad. And there are words and letters in English that we have a difficulty saying in Arabic, or the Arabic-speaking person has a difficulty saying. The same applies to all languages. They have their own letters that are difficult for other people to say. But the Allah is universally easy to say. So Ilah al-Nas means the God of men. And as we said, Ilah is from Alaha, and it means ultimate love with ultimate humiliation. Ultimate love with ultimate humiliation, so it means the one ultimately loved with ultimate humiliation shown to Him. And uluha or ibadatullah, or to consider Allah as the one true God, the one deity worthy of worship, is one of the three kinds of tawheed that we mentioned before. And we said that these three kinds, this categorization is only an educational means to facilitating the understanding of tawheed and the different aspects of what tawheed is about. Because the kuffar of Quraysh, the disbelievers of Quraysh, used to admit to parts of tawheed but not to others. That's why there was a need to categorize. You need to understand that tawheed does not only involve what the kuffars of Quraysh admitted to, which is that Allah is the only creator. Because that's part of tawheed, Allah is the only creator. That the kuffar of Quraysh argue with us, refute it, or reject that concept. No, Allah says in the Quran, وَلَئِنْ سَأَلْتَهُمْ مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ لَيَقُولُنَّ Allah. And if you ask them who created the heavens and the earth, they will say, Allah. There is no disagreement over this. Yet, they said about their deities, وَالَّذِينَ اتَّخَذُوا مِن دُونِهِ أَوْلِيَاءَ مَا نَعْبُدُهُمْ إِلَّا لِيُقَرِّبُونَ إِلَى اللَّهِ زُلْفًا. And those who have taken with him partners, they say, we only worship them to bring us closer to Allah. We only worship them to bring us closer to Allah. So they admitted to Tawheed al-Rububiyyah, which is that Allah is the only creator and the only controller. But when they worshipped others besides Allah so that those others can bring them closer to Allah. And this is a violation to Tawheed al-Uluhiyyah, which is to worship Allah alone. To worship Allah alone. If you go to the verse number 4, which is min sharri al-waswas al-khannas, from the evil of the slinking prompter, Yusuf Ali translated this as from the mischief of the whisperer who withdraws after he whispers. Shakir translates it as from the evil of the whisperings of the slinking shaitan. Pictel translates it from the evil of the sneaking whisperer. And Muhsin Khan translates it with Hilali as from the evil of the whisperer, devil, between brackets, devil who whispers evil in the hearts of men, who withdraws, between brackets, from his whispering in one's heart after one remembers Allah. This is more of an explanation and not a translation. But if you get the translation, it would be from the evil. Min is from. Shar, evil. Or mischief. But evil is actually more appropriate here. Evil. Shar is evil. Min shar. From the evil. Al-waswas. Waswas is from waswasa, which means whispered. Whispered. Waswasa is whispering. The waswasa involves prompting, triggering, because you whisper to prompt people to do a certain thing, or to trigger people to do a certain thing. But the bottom line is that it is whispering. Whispering that will lead to